Max in Canada writes to me and he says, "Hey, Paul, you've talked about the equilateral triangle when setting up speakers." Indeed, I have. A method that I've tried before with great success. Good job. If the speakers have to be placed closer together because of furniture or a narrow room, or in other words, if the listening position must be further back than the triangular method dictates, would towing the speakers out help at all with imaging? No. No, I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. Before we get going, I thought this is kind of fun. I walked in, I forgot we are getting ready for the Expona show in Chicago, and whenever we go to the show, we take new speakers. These are the FR30s, the 20s, and the 10s that we'll be playing at the show, and we break them in so that they can sound good. And here's all the equipment that's going to be there. So we take the entire Expona show, we throw it in the music room too, and we play it for about a week. Because as you know, burn-in makes quite a difference. And not only do we believe that and espouse that, but we practice that too. So yeah, if the speakers are towed out, in other words, the tweeter here is pointing away from your ears, you get some strange stuff depending on the speaker, of course. And we've talked about this before. What we have mentioned is all speakers have what we call an on-axis and an off-axis response. Because remember, the wave's coming out in this wave, this sort of acoustic tsunami. And the source of the sound, the tweeter, like on this pair of FR10s here, is this. So if directly on axis is going to be where it's going to be the flattest, if you will. And then as you go off axis, depending on its dispersion characteristics, you'll see how flat that is. And in many speakers, it's not very flat at all, which is why you really want those things pointed like laser beams. Chris, our designer, Chris Brunhaver of our speakers, and I are very, very big on even on and off axis response as best you can. And his are amazing designs that really are very, very even, but that's rare. So in most speakers, your on axis is going to be the flattest. And as you get off axis, towing in, towing out, is pointing the speaker at your ears or not, you're going to wind up getting off axis, and it's going to change the way, the tonal balance of what sounds. Now, obviously, if you tow them too far in, you're going to get the same results. Well, not the same results. You're going to get results you're not going to want as if you were to towing them out. So I would not recommend doing that. If you have to have your speakers close together and you want to get as much as you can in terms of imaging, I would recommend no tow in whatever. Have them just straight on. Yeah. It's that time of year. Have them just pointing straight on at you, because only when you pull them apart, maybe 10 feet, 8 feet, that's when you're going to want to start towing them in. So many setups that I do, I have them straight ahead. And you can have them pretty close together with straight ahead focusing and still get some excellent imaging results. So I hope that helps. Okay? We'll turn these back on so they can keep playing. Thanks. Bye.